It's going on Facebook Live. We're doing a simultaneous Instagram Live and Facebook Live. We're going to be going over the 3 different books that you can create. And we actually can create all 3 at dreamstartersuniversity.com. If you're unfamiliar with me or the company, I help entrepreneurs write books, turn them into bestsellers on Amazon, and then I teach them how to use it as the ultimate marketing tool to grow their business. So if you're an entrepreneur out there, if you're looking to gain attention, get credibility, get speaking gigs, the way to do that is to position yourself as the expert in an industry that you choose, write a book about it, turn it into a bestseller, become a best-selling author, get speaking gigs, give it away on social media, gain attention, and people want to do business with people who are experts in what they offer. So if you have any questions about writing your book, or if you need someone to write it for you, we can help you out with that. Everybody on Instagram, you guys sitting tight? Any questions, write it down below. Thanks a lot for joining in on Facebook also. Write any questions, any comments. If you're looking to write a book, if you are thinking about it, if you started it, how in the hell could a guy guarantee a bestseller? I'll even tell you that. But the books that are out there, hardcover, which are sweet, a little pricey, but they're awesome, okay? They're great. You can go with a paperback soft book, sweet. Each book has its own benefits. I'll tell you them in a second. And then there's the ebook, hardcover, paperback, ebook. Why would I do one and not the other? And I'll tell you that in this little Facebook Live and Instagram Live. How much does it cost? Great question, man. I don't know what you're looking to do, but we offer 2 different services. One is the instant author, where you would write it, then we would edit it, format it, turn it into a bestseller, then build a web page, and then show you a social media strategy on how to give it away, get attention, get credibility. And that is $15.95. And if you're also looking to have somebody else write it for you, the special that we're running right now, where it takes approximately 3 hours of your time in an interview, where I interview you, listen to your story, hear what you're trying to teach others, turn your words into a book, bring it to life, turn it into a bestseller, build a web page, show you the social media strategy. That is $3,500 right now. It's going up because the demand is increasing every week. So you have to let me know soon. But at $3,500, we offer different payment plans. Hope that answers your question. So once again, it's the instant author or the ghostwriter package. Ghostwriter package is very popular now. Entrepreneurs are experts in what they do, but maybe they're not great writers. Maybe they don't have the time to write. Maybe they don't know who to edit their book. But a book is great. I talk to people all the time about having a book. It's amazing. It's like a trophy. The more trophies you have, the more people listen to you. But if you turn it into a bestseller, now it's like a first place trophy. Now people pay attention to you. And your whole goal as an entrepreneur is to gain attention. The longer you can hold it, the better. How do you do that when nobody knows who you are? You have no connections? Well, you have to leverage yourself, your strengths. You have to use the system of Amazon and help your position out, get to the next level. And people who have events, organizations, they're looking for best-selling authors to hire to speak. And everybody who has a story and uses that as a competitive advantage can make connections, build relationships up with people. And that's the key of a book. So if you have any questions, it's a great question though, man. Pin the comment, yes. Alrighty, so once again, there's the hardcover. What's the benefit of a hardcover? Now I'll tell you my favorite. My favorite is not the hardcover. Why is that? Because it's expensive, okay? Most people nowadays, 65%, somewhere in there, are reading electronic books. So the hardcover is amazing because it sets another level of professionalism. It makes you look different than a softback paperback. It's great. You know, we can do this for you. We can get it on Barnes & Nobles for you. That's another big plus in the past couple weeks. You can get on Barnes & Nobles, on Amazon, all across the United States, all across the world. People can buy hardcover copies of your book. And they're great. If you look at this, Jimmy Bluff, Hollywood's top natural healer, incredible book. Comes out to be about 20 bucks if you buy it online. Great idea. These are great for events, whether if you're doing a package for speaking, whether if you're doing a package for business development or any type of service, and you want to say, if you join me and I'll help you out with things, I'll give you a hardcover of my book and I'll sign it for you. People feel this. This feels real. This feels like it's solid and you know, makes you look like a real, true professional. Especially when you have this in your hand when you're doing events and you're up there talking about your book. Really does make you look special. For bonuses, another thing you could do, be the first 10 customers within my service package and you're able to get a hardcover copy. You make this sort of another level up and you can use it as an incentive or a reward. First 10 customers do this. Anybody who answers a question at my seminar gets a hardcover signed book. Use it as an incentive to do something. Now, when you give this stuff away, you're not capturing a lead. And I believe in marketing, it's all about building relationships. And you want to take something, you want to get something in exchange for something that you give. So you're giving it away for free, but you're really getting something in return also. You're getting a potential customer, you're getting a lead, whatever it is. You use it to your advantage. Hardcovers, great to give out, great for promotion, great for image purposes, not great for getting leads. Then there's the softback. Still not my favorite. Yes, it's great to have a soft paperback book. Looks great. These are perfect for if you're going to buy 10, 20, 30 and give away to clients. Maybe go to an event and give away 30 or 40. They're cheap enough to do so. Approximately $4 per book. Very cheap to do this. And actually, they're very nice. You look at this. People are going to read a book, pop it on the shelf, maybe never look at it again. But a book is nice to have. And you have 10, 20, 30, 50 of these, it's going to keep your costs quite low. I recommend that you have a bunch of these, 10 to 15, 20 on hand, no more than that. The last thing you want to do is have an inventory of your damn books. I see a lot of companies out there where if you join them and they publish your book, they'll give you 2,000 free copies of your book. Who in the living hell would want 2,000 of their books sitting around, getting dust on them, potentially getting ruined? You don't want that. You don't need 2,000 copies. Especially since this is a great thing for image purposes, for videos, for what I'm doing right now, something tangible. It's really nice to have that. The downside is, once again, it's tough to capture leads. As an entrepreneur, as a marketer, you are all about capturing leads. A book will do that, just not this. What will do that is an ebook. It's my favorite. I give away copies of my book every day when I'm either sleeping or whether I'm working. People are getting my book probably right now on my website. How that happens is that you create the book, turn it into a bestseller, build a web page, and then say, you know what, if you go to my website for this time or forever, you can get a copy of my book for free. How do you do that? Well, all you have to do is pop in your email. Now the consumer knows when they pop in their email somewhere, that email is going somewhere. In exchange for that email, they're getting a free copy of the book. They're getting something of value. When you have that email, you have now a way to reach out to them. And I like to do blog posts. I like to do email blasts. It's so important to write and share what's on your mind, share about your business, and get it out directly into their hand. My opening rate for emails is approximately 30%, even less than that. I've seen 15 to 30%. But if I have thousands of people that I'm sending it out to every day or every week or 3 times a week, they're going to see how active I am. And whether you like it or not, activity by itself separates you from other people. I really believe my biggest resource, or one of the biggest resources, my work ethic and my resourcefulness. And if I can outwork my competition, if I can outwork that person down the road, I will do it. And I can outwork other people because I know that I can write and get stuff out there fast and effectively and get them to hear what I'm thinking and a little bit about the business, the ghostwriters, the marketing, the clients. So what you can do is just keep reaching out to them. But when they get that ebook, you basically can strike while the fire is hot, if you will. With a social media strategy that we have in place, and it works, is that with a tool, there's thousands of tools out there that help you with Instagram. I love Instagram more than Facebook. So everybody on Instagram, thank you very much. Sunny Ray, I'm glad you're on. I really appreciate it. I like Instagram more than Facebook. And the reason why is because it's the ultimate lead generator. You can reach out to so many people so much faster on Instagram one-on-one than you can with Facebook. Facebook, there's a lot of noise. But Instagram, you can go very direct. Anyway, with the right targeting, the right hashtags, the right people you follow, and you get people to follow you, that becomes your target audience. And why are they your target audience? Because you have something to offer these people and they're looking for. Maybe, most likely, if they're following you, you either entertain them or you can solve their problem. I used to always watch Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, Patrick Bet-David. I used to always watch that until I got too busy to actually pay attention to what they're doing. But what I paid attention to was the value that they offered. I watched them because they gave me insight. To be honest with you, I've never given either one of them $1 out of my life. Never have. Never bought really anything from them, nothing. I get the books from the library, I read the books. I bought a few from half-price books, but that doesn't go to them. But I watch them for entertainment a little bit, but more of the value I get. And so people who are following you on social media, they're going to watch for probably value that you're able to offer. Now, if they're watching for value that you're able to give, whether it's in health or fitness or entrepreneurship or motivation, maybe they'd like to know you a little bit more through a book. So what you do personally is through an automated tool or through you manually reach out to them directly through an automatic or through a direct message and say, hey, thank you so much for following me. Here's who I am. It looks like you're following me because you're into this type of field. That's great. Would you like a free copy of my book? I'll give it to you if you want. They say yes or no, doesn't matter. If they say yes, get their email, you send them a free copy of the book. They say thank you, break ways. You can reach out to them now the next week, 2 months later. Hey, did you like my book? Yeah, you know what? I liked the first chapter or two. Statistics show most people will not read past chapter 5, chapter 6. So did they read even a little bit? And if they read a little bit, maybe they got to know you just enough to trust you more, like you more, build a relationship up with you just a little bit. And then that way, maybe they want to do business with you. You say, okay, well, if you like my book, I'm going to send you some other updates. I'm going to send you different email blasts. Okay? The more they see you, the more information that you give, the more maybe motivation, more valuable pieces of information that you have in your life or from your business or from your clients that you can share out with them, the more valuable you become in the eyes of those people. Eventually, some of those people will become clients because they say, you know what, this person really cares about what they do for a living. They're pretty knowledgeable. They've given me so much. I don't feel bad about paying this person because, number one, they love it. Their energy is contagious. They're passionate. I see a little bit of myself in them, so that's good. But they can solve my problem, and that's the key. So the hardcover book, phenomenal for images, for videos, for giveaways, for bonuses. Soft paperback, awesome for, once again, images, for giveaways, for giving away to 30, 40 copies to your friends, your family, for them to take pictures and put it on social media to use as tools for your own business, great. But the ebook, hands down, the ebook is the #1 way that your business is going to grow, especially if you're a startup. I've known people who spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in trying to get their book out, and they still have not, their publishing company cannot turn the book into a bestseller. How is that possible? And it goes to show you that when you become a bestseller, it has nothing to do with the money that you have. It has to do with the strategy. You have to leverage yourself, position yourself, and use timing to your advantage. And that's what we do with our network. So it doesn't have to do with the amount of money you make or amount of money you have to give to somebody. It's all about the strategy behind it. And this book, whether you like it or not, book is awesome to have. If you're an author, it's great to be an author. If you're a best-selling author, it's a little bit higher. But a book will not sell your services. I'm sorry. A book is just a tool. Just like Instagram, just like Facebook, just like Snapchat, just like anything else that's out there is just a tool to help you get where you want to go. And if you use the tool correctly, then it can really, really help you. A book sitting on a shelf at Barnes & Nobles is not going to make you rich. What's going to make you wealthy, what's going to get you connections, what's going to make you, get in those doors, get on that stage, is how you use it. What you want is the most people. Hey, what's going on, Cedric? Thanks so much for joining in, buddy. Cedric's book, let's see if it's here. Millionaire's Guide. He's changed the cover recently, but here's the original. Here's the other one. Multi-Level Millionaire, Cedric Penn. Check it out. But you want more people on this planet to read your book. And if you just have it for sale, there's a limit to how many people are actually going to read it. You want to give this book away. Sounds crazy, but you don't want to use it as a direct income stream in the very beginning. You want to use it as an indirect income stream. You want to build connections, get credibility, get out there in front of people. And then that way people see you and they get to know you a little bit. And they say, okay, well, this person has my attention for just a wee bit longer. And that's the problem with entrepreneurship. Nobody gives a shit about you until you become successful. Well, how do you become successful? You use your strengths to your advantage and you leverage yourself every step of the way. You become resourceful and you use your story as your advantage and you use your story to make connections with people, build relationships up with people, and then that spreads out like fire and ripples into other areas of your life. If you are out there and you're thinking about writing a book, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. My email is mfallat@dreamstarterspgh.com. My website is dreamstartersuniversity.com. We're working with some big names. You're going to be seeing some big names come out of the books that we are writing and helping to write here very soon. And, big things are to come. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to hear a little bit about your story. Maybe I can help, even if you don't go through our services. I'd love to point you in the right direction. Remember, it's going to be 10% content, 90% marketing. How you use the book is going to be more important than the book itself. That's marketing in general. Can we join your business, sir? Yes, absolutely. Go to my website, dreamstartersuniversity.com, or direct message me. I'll send you a free copy of my book. Everything that I teach people, I do myself, and I'll show you exactly how I was able to use Instagram as my #1 lead generator. And real quick story, I'm a little bit at past time here, but I posted something the other day about how Instagram over 40 days, or $80 in 40 days that I've invested in this tool that we use, gave me $7 grand. And everybody's like, well, how can that even possibly be? That doesn't make any sense. And there's a lot of people who are really interested in it. How can you spend $80 and get $7 grand in return? Well, they see that and they think, oh, all I got to do is invest $80 in something, I got $7 grand. What they don't realize, until I show them, there is no scam or secret to anything. It's about building a business that offers a service that solves a problem, and you use the tool correctly, Instagram, to get your story out there, the book, to make the connections, to get people to trust you, to get people to see that you can help them, and get them to pay you money so you can solve their problem. which is actually doesn't happen overnight. But that's the whole backstory of that. And it's a true story. It actually brought in probably more than $7,000. Thing is, you can't just look at something as the eye candy and say, oh, it's just a quick fix. There's work behind it. And the strategy that we have in place works for me and my clients, and I'd love to show you. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and I'll get back to you on Instagram. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All right, guys, let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in.